handsome Lagosian. Name ring bells on both sides of the ocean. Falsetto finesse, swoon baby girl I wear out of the stretcher. She be like, you a part-timer, I'm an all-timer. You a viral artist, I will offline you. Stay far from y'all criers, bar for bar sire. Team full of stars and it all fire. I don't spill words, I spill Berg on the beat. Make a movie, yeah, it's the return of the G. Show them the way, cause they real nerds on the street like Braille. The way I make them feel words on the sheet. He's so good. She like, he's so good to me. He's so good. She like, he's so good to me. Gon' kill this beat, a chef gon' cook. You still don't get no looks.
EA Sports coverage of the National Football League brings us to the Tar Heel state of North Carolina, where the spirit of the late Sam Mills lives on with the pounding of the drum as we're ready for football at Bank of America Stadium in Charlotte. Coming up, we've got a good one in store. It's the Cincinnati Bengals and the Carolina Panthers.
2026 Carolina Panthers. Kevin McPherson to kick off for Cincinnati.
Mike Tirico and Greg Olson with you. Evan McPherson getting this one started. We are underway in Uptown Charlotte. And no return here. This is a touchback. The Panthers now ready to get to work on offense for the first time. And they're led by Bryce Young, the #1 overall pick, Greg, out of Alabama back in 2023.
And he's coming off a game where he was pretty much held in check for the majority of the contest. And he had a couple nice throws mixed in, a couple decent drives here and there. But the inability to find the end zone, of course, he had the one interception. So a lot to clean up, a lot to improve. Not just him, but frankly, the entire offense.
They'll go again with Hubbard. Running room hard to come by as he'll get ahead for a yard. Brian Cook up from his safety spot to make the tackle.
Brings up
They're down and 3.
Here we go.
From the gun, it's Young. He's got his man. It's Diggs. And he will go all the way. Touchdown, Panthers. His first touchdown of the new campaign. The PAT up and good. And the Panthers will race out to a quick 7-0 edge. Following the touchdown, it is Fitzgerald to send this one away. This fielded at about the 9. Oh, he's got room past the 30. And he'll be out of bounds on the return. And the drive will begin there. From the 35, it's 1st and 10. First run of the game here for Chase Brown. And he slips through an opening. Winds up getting about 8. That is past the 40-yard line.
8 yards on the pickup. Brings up 2nd and 2.
From the 43, here's 2nd and 2. Play action now. It's Burrow. First throw of the game is going to be intercepted. Picked off by the linebacker, Trevin Wallace.
The 2nd down pass. Intercepted.
Let's go.
The Panthers take over 1st and 10.
Now Young going to keep it himself. And he'll be met in the backfield and dropped behind the line of scrimmage. Last play went the wrong way. It sets up 2nd and long. It's 2nd down and 12. Out of the shotgun. Under pressure, and down he goes. They've got him. Shamar Stewart He had a sack in the opener last week. He's got another one here. Work to do following the sack. It is 3rd and long.
Check pitch.
Here's Young. He'll let this go deep for Diggs. That is knocked away downfield, incomplete. He made sure not to let the receiver get behind him. 3rd down stop sets up 4th down. This fielded at the 3. And some nifty running on the return. He got some good yardage before he was taken down. The Bengals offense ready for their 2nd possession. So, Greg, this offense comes on the road here in week 2. Look, road games are so hard in the NFL, but it's nice to hit the road coming off a win at home.
Yeah, absolutely. And again, it's amazing how winning creates more winning. It kind of has an ability to kind of build on itself. It's a snowball effect. So when you're winning, you're feeling good, everything works. And all of a sudden, you start losing, and you start questioning everything about your approach. So the key in the NFL is win or lose, you're on to the next game. And it's the team's ability to start fresh every single week, regardless of the previous week's outcome. Those are the teams that find themselves in position of the playoffs down the stretch.
2 incompletions to start the drive, and it leads to 3rd down and 10. Working out of the gun, Burrow. He's got his man. He finds Worthy. Inside the 20. And he's going to take this all the way to the house. 83 yards. Touchdown, Cincinnati. McPherson, good on the extra point. And the Bengals will tie things up at 7-7 here in the opening quarter. We're all tied, 7 apiece. And the kick's away. On the return, here's Xavier Ligon. He'll come across the 20 and taken down at the 21-yard line. Panthers offense ready to get back at it. Greg, they say flush a game after you lose, right? But when you built up all year for the opener and you get blown out, is it even harder to flush for players?
Well, certainly that's the question, Mike. And regardless of how much the coach stands up there and you try to say, hey, it's a new week, we've got to move forward. And certainly that's the case in the NFL. If you let bad losses linger, you're going to find yourself in a bigger hole. So the problem is when you spend all week and you spend all season saying, okay, this is week 1, we're going to get off to a great start, and you lay an egg and you're non-competitive, the last thing you want in the NFL, Mike, is for doubt to set in. So we're going to find out pretty quickly here in this one. Was last week just 1 out of 17 and they're going to move on, or is this going to be signs of things to come as the rest of this season unfolds?
Check this down. That's Hubbard out of the backfield. And that'll go for a gain of 7. And it's going to set up 3rd down.
There's a lot of ways to get the ball in the hands of your running backs, and it's not always by just handing it to them. In this case, it's a simple check down, picks up a good gain, brings up 3rd down.
Yellow, 43.
From the gun here on 3rd down, it's Young. Ooh, he's going to be out of bounds inside the 40-yard line. It's a 3 tight end look as they have it 1st and 10.
First down.
Let's go.
Young hands it to Hubbard. And he'll get nothing here. Back to the line of scrimmage, and that's all. 2nd and 10.
Brings up 2nd and 10. At the 38-yard line.
To throw, Young. The pressure there got to him. He's hit as he threw it, and that pass falls incomplete. 3rd and 10.
Jordan battled there defensively.
To throw is Young. That one taken in right side by Weekend. A gain of 11 on that one. It's a Carolina 1st down.
First down. 1st and 10 at the 27-yard line.
Check right.
Look at play action with Young. That one pinballs around, but it is incomplete.
Got it.
He'll try again. It's 2nd and 10.
2nd and 10.
Ready, punt.
Back to the air. It's Young. He's got it at the 7, and he will get into the end zone. Teteroa McMillan. Touchdown, Carolina. The extra point is up and through. Panthers will move out to a 14-7 lead. Following the touchdown, it is Fitzgerald to send this one away. This taken in at the 8-yard line. And they'll bring him down just shy of the 30-yard line. The Bengals offense ready to come back out for this next possession. They'll try to establish some tempo as they start this one with 1st and 10. And that one shut down pretty quickly. He'll get back to the line of scrimmage. That's it. Here's a 2nd and 9 now from the 29.
At the 29-yard line.
They'll run here with Brown. And they'll be set up now. Up past the 40 with that one. A pickup of 12 yards. It's a Cincinnati 1st down.
A gain of 12.
Here we go.
1st down, Bengals.
Big 13.
Off the play fake. Here's Burrow. That ball flutters to the ground. It's incomplete. Well, fortunate there wasn't a defender right there in the area. Could have been a turnover. Instead, it brings up 2nd down. They go play action for Burrow. He's going to let this one go for Worthy. And he'll take it on in. Xavier Worthy. Touchdown, Bengals. 2 touchdowns for him now on the afternoon. McPherson, good on the extra point. And the Bengals will tie things up. We are all even at 14. So back to level after the touchdown. And time for the kickoff. Leggett on the return. He'll be out of bounds beyond the 20-yard line. Here's the Carolina offense now as they head out to take over for their next possession. Greg, it's one of those weird feelings you build all year for the opener. You play a tight game and lose. Which that is intercepted. Picked off by DJ Turner.
Here we go.
On the ground, it's Brown. We'll get this right to the 20-yard line. Devin Lloyd, the linebacker, there to stop. 2nd down, 8 yards to go. Nothing doing there. He'll go down behind the line. And now we'll get a stoppage, and that is Joe Burrow, who's in some real discomfort down there. So as they look at the injured player, we'll take a timeout. Here's a 3rd and 10. They'll look to throw. And that is incomplete.
You hear quarterback coaches say it all the time. Let's get our guy easy completions. Well, that falls certainly into that category, Mike, but when you fail to connect on those, it just ends up being a wasted down.
Early big play here. They're going to go for it on 4th down.
Let's get set. Ready? Stop.
Burrow now. This is caught. He's got a long way to go. And they're in business now. He is out of bounds inside the 10. It's a pickup of 14. And the decision to go for it pays off. So some early intrigue as we have reached the end of the 1st quarter. Knotted at 14 on the scoreboard. And we'll return to Charlotte in a moment. It's Bengals football here to begin the 2nd quarter as they go to work on 1st and goal. Here's a run. He slowed up quickly as he gets this down to the 6.
Brings up second and goal at the 6-yard line.
Now here's second and goal.
Gun.
Burrow working in the pistol. They'll set up the screen to Brown. And he gets out wide. He'll go to the end zone. Chase Brown. Touchdown, Cincinnati. That his second TD catch of the season. And the show continues. What a first half he's had, Greg. A third touchdown pass with that one.
Mike, what stood out to me the most so far is just the amount of space these guys have had to operate in. I think if I'm this defensive coordinator, me and my staff at halftime are revisiting this game plan. They obviously felt good about it coming in, but I don't think there's anything to feel good about thus far.
After the TD, on is McPherson to kick this one away. Leggett on the return. And he'll be out of bounds on the return. And the drive will begin there. The Panthers offense ready to get back at it. They're searching here for the tying score, down 21-14. And they'll begin first and 10. Get this drive started on the ground. It's Hubbard. And he surges forward for a gain of about 5. From the 34-yard line, here's second and 5. That is caught out wide on the RPO. And he's out of bounds up beyond the 45-yard line. A fresh set of downs to work with. It is first down and 10. And in motion, it's Diggs.
At the 47-yard line.
On first down is Young. Under pressure, and he'll go down. They got him. Dexter Lawrence. He gets in to drop him for his first sack of the young season. A second down throw for Young. Hit as he threw it. The pass is incomplete.
They got there in a hurry, didn't they, Mike? I mean, luckily for him, he saw that free rusher coming and at the very least was able to get that ball out to prevent the sack.
Here we go. Yellow.
The motion man is Sanders.
Ready.
Throwing now on third and long. Over the middle, he locates McMillan. He's going to be brought down very close to that line to gain. They're going to mark him just a bit short. And now it's fourth down.
This is a really nice job of just finding a hole in coverage, Mike. And I used to say, hey, when you're open, stay open. That's the art of route running versus zone coverage. And it's a friendly target for the quarterback in space, and they're able to convert.
And no return forthcoming. It's a touchback, and will come out to the 20-yard line. He's closing in on 200 receiving yards for the game, and we haven't hit halftime yet. A definite storyline to follow closely. Maybe adds to it here as they embark on this next drive.
11-90. Here we go.
A carry here for Brown. And wow, tough to bring down that time. Surging forward for a pickup of 6. Second down.
It's a pickup of 6. Brings up second and 4.
Gun.
Now Burrow on the bootleg. Gonna get that complete to Jamar Chase. And he's out of bounds up beyond the 45-yard line. A first catch there for Chase, and he's got a first down to go with it.
Yeah, so what I like here is it's not only a really good play call, but it was really well executed by the quarterback. So they used the bootleg to get their quarterback out of the pocket, change the launch point, and then they pair that with a really nice concept downfield He uncovers wide open. Nice conversion. These are the impact plays that this linebacker is capable of, Mike. Not only dissecting and determining where the ball was going, but then to shoot through the line of scrimmage and make this tackle for a loss. That's a big-time play by a really good player.
After the loss of 3, it is 2nd and 13. Thompson now to throw. A quick slant taken by Chase. And they're going to work this down inside the 45. That's a pair of hookups on this drive. This one goes for 14 yards and a first down.
At the 41-yard line.
A handoff as they try to run it here. And not much there. He's back to the original line. No gain on that.
Coming off that edge, Mike, you have to quickly determine, is this a pass or is it a run? And once he realized it was a run, he's able to shed his blocker, make the play, no gain.
They'll turn and hand this one off. And they bring him down, but not until they get inside the 30-yard line. They get 15 on that game. And the Bengals going to have a first down. Now, faking the give. This one not quite on target. And too much. That one falls incomplete. He was trying to get it to Xavier Worthy there. And it'll bring up 2nd down. Now Brown. And he will get forward for about 5 yards. And that sets up 3rd down.
5 yards on the play.
They'll try to get this one on the ground. He's going to have it at the 12-yard line. Enough to get the first down and keep it going. Set to go now on 1st and 10. Back to the ground. He'll get it again. This time they're ready for it. Room to run the last snap. Not this one. They stop him for no gain.
Depending on the situation or the down and distance, Mike, the linebackers have different reads. Sometimes they read the offensive lineman. Sometimes they read the running back. In this case, his read brings him right to the play. He's able to make a big stop.
This one is pulled in. Are the feet in bounds? Yes! Xavier Worthy. Touchdown, Bengals. That is 3 touchdowns in the game and 4 for the season.
Makes the score.
And that is the hat trick. What a game. His 3rd touchdown reception of this one.
And nothing they've done to slow him down has worked, Mike. This defense, they're throwing multiple guys at him. They're playing man. They're playing zone. It doesn't matter. This guy is having his way, and he's having a day.
He'll work his way across the 25-yard line. The Panthers offense going to take over here in the last minute of this first half.
Down. Ready?
That's Washington, the man in motion. On 1st and 10, here's Young. That's to the left side and taken in by Dibb. And he'll be brought down up past the 35-yard line. So, from the 36, it is 1st and 10.
At the 36-yard line.
Out of the shotgun, Young. The pressure, too much, and he goes down. Now timeout Cincinnati. That's their 2nd. They'll stop the clock with 24 seconds to go until halftime. Work to do now as they come up on 2nd and long.
Ready?
From the gun, it's Young. Open man downfield is we get. will take this one in. 71 yards. Touchdown, Carolina. The extra point, up and good. And the Panthers are back to within 7. It's 28-21. Very little time remaining in this first half as this kick is away. And no chance to return this one through the end zone for a touchback.
At their own 35-yard line.
Throwing Thompson. He's going to let it go deep for Chase. That'll be batted away. Incomplete. Coverage very strong defensively. It's second down.
At the 35-yard line.
Here's Thompson. That's going to wind up incomplete. Not much time remaining. Time for one more snap here in this first half. Thompson to throw. He's going to let this one go for Worthy. That's going to be incomplete. They took a shot on the final play. Prayer not answered. And that is how this first half will come to an end. Both teams ready to get back at it as we get back underway here on EA Sports. They're trying to pin him deep. They'll take this from the 3. And he is stopped at the 25. The drive will begin there. The Bengals offense ready to get going again. They'll have it first in this third quarter. They lead by a touchdown as this drive begins with 1st and 10. Passing right side, and Chase has it. And he'll be taken down up at the 40-yard line. Terrific starter there. Gain of 15 and a first down.
Gain of 15.
Well, any fear they might have had that they'd come out of the halftime break flat has completely gone out the window. They're not content, Mike, here, just having the lead. They're looking to extend it. A couple more plays like that, they're going to find themselves in scoring territory here very quickly.
And he's going to be out of bounds just beyond midfield. 14 on the pickup. It's a Cincinnati first down.
Bengals first down. A gain of 14.
Thompson.
First down, Cincinnati.
Right back to Brown. He's got it again. And he'll be forced out of bounds. A yard or so shy of the marker, but it is a gain of 9 on first down. So, from the 37, here's second down and a yard. Now a give on the ground, and it'll be taken down at the 25-yard line. It's a pickup of 12, and the Bengals going to have a first down.
This is where you have to be careful, Mike. You find yourself winning in the second half. Human instinct says, all right, let's just sit on the ball and protect the lead and let the clock run out. You can't do that. Stay aggressive. Do what...
And he will win the race to the pylon. He's in. Chase Brown. Touchdown, Cincinnati. Second touchdown of the game. Season total now up to 5.
His kick is good. Makes the score Bengals 35, Panthers 21. Evan McPherson to kick off.
After the TD, on is McPherson to kick this one away. We get on the return. And a solid run back there. He'll get this out past the 30-yard line. The Panthers offense getting ready for their opening possession of this second half. They trail by 2 touchdowns, so the time is now. Gotta get that rally going. It starts with 1st and 10.
I can promise you that is not how they wanted to start this drive, Mike. I mean, to get blown up at the point of attack, there was just nowhere for the back to go on that run.
That's going to be incomplete. Good work by the defender. Bodied his man up. Wouldn't allow the catch. It'll force third down.
Yellow.
It's now third down and 14.
Set. Yellow. Ready.
To throw is Young. They'll set up the screen here to Hubbard. Pretty good effort on that one. It will not be enough. It's going to bring up fourth down. On now is the punt team for the Panthers.
It's fourth down.
Bengals offense ready to get back to work.
19-yard line.
On the ground, this is P-Run. And he'll be stacked up at the line of scrimmage.
There's very few defenses in today's NFL, Mike, that you can play the cornerback position and be unwilling to tackle. Those days are kind of over, so give credit to this guy. I mean, he identified run, he understood his leverage and gap fit, and he's able to bring him down for no gain.
He was trying to get it to Jamar Chase. And it's going to be third down.
He's usually such a reliable target in the passing game, Mike. We just don't see him struggle to come down with catches like that all too often. And when you're one of the go-to guys on your team, I know the hit's coming, but guess what? It feels a lot better after you take that hit after a catch than it does after a drop.
On one, ready?
It is third and 10.
Here we go. Ready? Place high. Hut. Hut.
From the shotgun, it's Burrow. And that is incomplete. Contact occurred just as the ball was arriving. There are no flags. It's fourth down. They do indeed snap it as they'll try and throw. That is incomplete. They couldn't get the connection on fourth. Going to give the ball over on down.
It's a turnover on downs.
Black walk.
On first down, it is Hubbard. And that one shut down pretty quickly. He'll get back to the line of scrimmage. Nothing more. Lost one on the last play, so now it's second and 11.
At the
Red.
20-yard
38.
line.
Hut.
Young. Flushed to his left.
Initially, Mike, a really good job by the defense. Nowhere to go with the ball for this quarterback. He's forced to pull it down and turn into a runner. A little slow reaction, and he's able to actually pick up a pretty good gain.
From the gun here on. Oh, in trouble, and down he goes. On fourth down, on comes Ryan Fitzgerald for the Carolina field goal. This one from 39 yards out. That's going to be blocked.
So they clearly have a beat on this kicking unit. Now, there's two ways to do it. They either have a tip on the long snapper or the holder. But either way, in this case, they're able to time the snap count perfectly, gain an advantage on the outside, and come away with a huge block.
To throw is Thompson. Rolling right. This one broken up. It's incomplete. The defender right there with him. It brings up second down. Now, Thompson. He'll find Andre Yosibas. And they'll get about 8 out of that one, but still a little work to do now on third down. On the bootleg, he'll look to throw. He'll try to run for it. And he will slide to a halt, but he does have the first down.
5-yard gain.
These are the plays that are just crushing for a defense. Here you are, you think you're about to make a big stop, force fourth down, and get the football back. But instead, you let the quarterback get loose. He picks up the first down with his legs, and now you got to defend a fresh set of downs.
Let's go.
On 1st and 10, they'll set up to throw. He's going to be out of bounds inside the 40-yard line. They get an even 20 on that one. It's a Cincinnati first down.
1st and 10 at the 38-yard line.
Here's Brown. They converge on him quickly. They'll only get a couple. Devin Lloyd, the linebacker, there to stop.
It's a pickup of 3. Brings up 2nd and 7.
They'll stick with him again. Good running there. He's got the first down inside the 30.
And this is just more of the same, picking up exactly where he left off in the first half. And these numbers, Mike, as you see him, they just pop out at you. I mean, he has been the driving force of this offense from the very start.
Okay, ready?
So, 3 quarters now in the books. Back with more after the break. You're tuned in to the NFL on EA Sports. So they come to the line for 1st down and 10. He'll drop to throw. He'll swing this one out to Brown. And we'll see where they spot this. Very close to a first down. He's forced out just shy of the mark.
Anytime you have a running back like this, it's more about just how many ways can you get the ball in his hand. He's had a great game today so far on the ground. Now they're starting to find ways to get him the ball through the air, and that is a handful for any defense.
Running from the pistol, it's Brown. And they'll have 1st and goal. He is down inside the 10-yard line.
And the key to this balanced attack, like the one we're seeing here, Mike, is that everything looks the same. The defense is constantly on their heels as they try to diagnose what play's coming next. That level of unpredictability gives them the edge on any given down.
Down to the 4, it'll be 2nd and goal.
A 4-yard gain brings up 2nd and goal.
Let's go.
Brown. And nothing developed there. He'll get back to the 5, and that's all.
Give credit to this defense, Mike. Their back's against the wall, and they're standing tall so far. Nothing on those first 2 runs. We'll see what the offense has in store now as they bring up 3rd down.
And he will score again. Chase Brown. Touchdown, Bengals. That is his 3rd touchdown of the afternoon. McPherson, good on the extra point. And the Bengals will open it up even further here in this 4th quarter. After the TD, on is McPherson to kick this one away. We get on the return. He'll be brought down right around the 25-yard line. The Panthers offense ready to take over possession of the football. Things not looking good. But see if they get the turnaround going here. They'll start this drive with 1st down.
33.
Now Young. This offensive line just has no answers right now. It's another sack.
Loss of 6 brings up 2nd and 16 at the 19-yard line.
On 2nd down, Young. And they'll get about 8 out of that one, but still a little work to do now on 3rd down. Play is stopped for a moment. It is an injured Carolina Panther on the field. Here's 3rd and 7.
Ready.
Now Young. And that is incomplete.
It's just so hard to be a good offense in the NFL, Mike, when you are not good on 3rd down. Your inability to extend drives, it either puts a lot of pressure on your coaches to be aggressive on 4th down or simply punt or take a field goal. You have to maintain possession and give you more cracks to score touchdowns.
And he's going to have a Panthers first down on a well-designed play to get 16 to keep the drive going.
First and 10 at the 40.
Man in motion here is Washington. On first down is Young.
It's a loss of 8. Brings up second and 18.
They'll run, and for the first time, it's Jonathan Brooks. And not much there. Good defense. Held to no gain.
No gain on the play. It's now third down and
They'll send a man in motion left. Here's Young. And this offensive line just has no answers right now. It's another sack.
a loss of 7. It's fourth down.
Now or never, they'll throw him. Oh, the blitz gets there. He is sacked. And they turn it over on down.
You find yourself down big. It's the fourth quarter. There's really no choice but to go for this at this point. But once again, this defense, they're up to the task, and they come through yet again with a huge stop.
And he'll get nothing here. Back to the line of scrimmage, and that's all. They'll try again here. Second and 10. Now a give up the middle. Now they are in business. Inside the 15-yard line. It'll be a pickup of 10. And the Bengals going to have a first down.
First and 10 at the 14-yard line.
They'll stay on the ground. And he'll be taken down as the clock ticks towards 2 minutes to play. So 2 minutes left to play in the second half. Greg and I back on EA Sports after this. Here's a 2nd and 3 forthcoming. They'll run here with Brown. And he's got another one. Chase Brown. Touchdown, Bengals. Make it 4 touchdowns for him on the afternoon. McPherson, good on the extra point. And the Bengals are going to extend their lead.
Panthers 21.
And another score in another good performance after winning the opener on their way to 2-0.
Mike, you can't be 2-0 without being 1-0, and for them to be able to continue to string early wins together in the first part of the year, this is the start that every team dreams about. This is what you work for all offseason long to start your season and build some early momentum. Gives you a lot of flexibility and wiggle room as the rest of this season plays on. Just feels like this has been the story of the day for this offense. Just unable to get anything going on the ground, and a big reason they find themselves trailing, and another loss of yards.
Here comes the blitz as he looks to throw. Nowhere to go. He's going to be taken down. Dexter Lawrence. He gets in to record his 3rd sack of the afternoon. Work to do following the sack. It is 3rd and long. That's Washington, the man in motion. Throwing now on 3rd and long. He's got his man. It's Diggs. And he'll be taken down all the way up past the 45.
And the Panthers first down.
They'll look to throw. To the right side, he finds McMillan. And he's taken down inside the opponent's 35.
A gain of 22 more yards.
Here's 1st and 10.
That's another Panthers first down. First and 10 at the 32-yard
That's
line.
Washington, the man in motion. Blitz coming. He'll throw it. That ball flutters to the ground. It's incomplete. Fortunate there wasn't a defender right there in the area. Could have been a turnover. Instead, it brings up 2nd down. On play action, he'll set up to throw. That's deep for the back of the end zone.
So much of that play comes down to the defender's positioning. Being able to get himself to a spot to get his hands on the ball and a chance at that pick. Mike, when that ball was thrown, me and you are sitting here saying, that's a touchdown. And instead, they force a turnover, and now their offense is back on the field.
And that one shut down pretty quickly. He'll get back to the line of scrimmage, and that's it.
A gain of a yard brings up 2nd and 9 at the 21-yard line.
Here's 2nd and 9.
11 MT, take. 11, is this set? 180. What is hot? Hot. Stop.
Working out of the gun, Burrow. This one, deep downfield for Chase. That one knocked away. It is incomplete. Very good job defensively. Stayed right with him, and will bring up 3rd down.
Well, it's not going to make up for all the plays that they've been on the wrong side of up until this point. They finally are able to land a jab of their own, knock this ball away, and get a much-needed incomplete pass.
That'll be incomplete. And now we are down to likely just one more play.
Every so often, Mike, you can see these offenses, and it looks like the passing game gets a little bit too predictable. And as the defense continues to flood the back end of these zones with extra defenders, they're continuing to force this quarterback to not only make some difficult throws, but to put the ball in harm's way.
That's over the middle and intercepted. Picked off by the former Wolverine, the rookie from Michigan. And the Panthers are going to come up with the late turnover, but it will only matter to the stat keepers. This ball game is